Killer. I'll have some coffee to ramp it up a couple of levels of, yeah.
Is your upper lip sweating?
I don't know, but my hair, something's happening to it. It's disappearing. Corner room, nursing home.
Oh, good grief. Oh, welcome to the channel, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's so hot, Duggo, and it's Friday. Should we just call it a day? End the video and call it a day? 3 seconds into it.
I know a guy with a pontoon.
I know a guy with a yacht.
But it does not have air conditioning, so I will be not sitting on there.
Oh gosh, Rylan, my cousin, washed up the 9R, so it's ready to be hooked up to the 2096 and be wired. You want to wire this tractor? Wait till this afternoon when it's really hot in here.
Right. Turn the fan on.
And the big fan is behind the grain cart. That's gonna look pretty sharp. Should we go show them the hog barn?
We could, and I'll show you guys how to properly put away a hose, which is attached to the hose reel for easeability of, instead of this, whatever you call that.
Oh, we weren't done with it.
Ho, ho, ho!
Can we replay that? Your arms just, oh!
Got out of control.
Is that the third day in a row you wore that shirt?
Well, I do.
Pretty sure it was the last video you were in the same thing.
I was going to say the same thing, the luck of it all. I don't believe in t-shirts for guys of my... Yeah. Texting.
You've been texting landlords inappropriate things again? You were out in the cornfield, but corn was spelled with a P that one time. Remember that?
Oh, I remember.
That was a pretty humbling experience, wasn't it?
Voice texting.
Voice texting. True story, matter of fact. Ahead. Yes. Okay. So when he had the shop wired up for cameras all over here, they forgot the electrical box open, so he's up there getting his daily dose of heights in. Right?
Yeah. Added to the ability of the government to watch.
The government watches us every day on YouTube.
Okay. Was expecting a bath to be in there, but we were good. Let's go look at this G-barn conversion thing.
We have a swimming pool.
Yeah, that's #1 problem here. When we shot the elevation, we had a little difficult time of actually getting the stick down in the pit. We knew it was going to be close, and it is definitely close. We might have to hollow out a little river through the dryer driveway. What, 2 inches?
I thought we had 2 inches of fall.
I thought so too. Maybe the transit's not in calibration. Wouldn't that be sweet?
I would say the biggest issue is the gravel has settled a lot from our water when we were power washing the pit. That's problem #1.
Oh, don't let me forget to go down and shut the LP tank trailer off.
You will.
I gotta reset my timer then.
So, she's been power washed. It looks a lot better in here, doesn't it? Starting to see the shape of how the layout's gonna look. We need to frame out the door maybe today. Are we working in here today?
There's no wind in here. And it stinks.
Yeah, what are we gonna do about that?
So one guy was Instagram asking me if there's a floor drain in here. Well, he evidently didn't know this was a manure pit, and you don't put floor drains in manure pits. And evidently the guys weren't too fussy about the elevation, although maybe it's good enough for a manure pit.
Well,
so we
just
do
gotta
have
hold water, and it does. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't ask a question.
Don't ask the question.
But I really need to know.
What do you need to know?
I want to paint the cement with some sort of something that will lock in the smell. I don't want to smell the smell.
It's gotten worse since you wetted it.
So, and also I'm going to have to put, what do they call, the zero tip on the power washer and come in here because there is some sort of a funky growth. It looks like the back of a humpback whale. Scales and...
There are no scales on a humpback whale.
Oh, there's something on them. Calcine. There's some growths on them whales' backs. And that's what our pit wall has.
We got an expert about whales now, apparently.
Can't do it. Got to paint this thing. Yeah. Epoxy. We can't afford epoxy, but let us know. Let Chet know.
How about they comment? Don't email me, please. Just comment below what you would use to paint over calcium.
Right. And I don't want no $99 a gallon stuff neither. There's got to be something for $10 a gallon. It's a hog barn.
Does Pomida sell paint yet? Oh wait, they went broke.
Pomida is no more. Well, you know what we're in for here. There's a lot more work to do. A lot more.
You don't own any vehicle on the year 2006 to 2019, right?
Yeah, if you're going to repeat every question, we're not going to get very far.
Okay, I see. I'm so sorry for that, sir. So right now, everything is all set. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Did you sign up?
I think I've extended the warranty. I won't get any more calls.
On your 2001 Toyota Highlander.
Yeah, that'll work. That'll work.
Is that what Whistling Diesel just wrecked the other day?
Maybe.
2000 something Toyota
I
Highlander.
see he flipped over a plane.
That guy, we could never invite him here because Dougo would have an anxiety attack and wouldn't be good. So we're so far into it for about an hour now discussing how to do this because obviously the cement is not level, square, plumb, nothing. It is skinny at the top, wide in the middle, wider than a 2x6 that we figured we'd just come right down the wall here with. And you can see that isn't at all gonna work because you gotta have a 2x4 on the inside of the wall like this for them to screw a garage door track to. And this inside needs to be perfectly straight so that the door seals up. So if you go with this here number, and get it square with the inside of the wall, don't match to the outside, and when you get to the top, if it's level, we're what, 4 inches inside the building?
Once again, if you don't do something right from the get-go, you got nothing.
Well, this is what you get when you're retrofitting stuff, and we're smart enough to figure it out, but it's gonna be, it ain't gonna be Larson perfect, let's say that.
Larson perfect. This
Yeah,
looks like something we would do to begin with.
Our perfectionism is not good. So if I was to redo this in that cement saw that you returned this morning,
Yeah.
I would have cut the wall wider, way back, and built a stub wall out of wood so that we could have a nice square door opening. When we get to the wood, we just would trim it out or just leave it look what it looks like. But oh, we'll check in when we figure out what we're doing. This is gonna be a mess though. Level? Not level.
Show them that.
Yeah. That board is perfectly level. We're flush at the bottom. Inch already at 6 feet high. 5.5 feet high. Carpentry. Okay, it's now after dinner. It's like 1:30, 1-ish. and we've gotten absolutely nowhere. But I did get some boards, used boards. We'll just look at it a little more. Maybe it'll happen. Maybe it'll just happen. We're also on to a little bit of harder stuff here. Try to get the work ethic going. Got our big cow fan in here, keeping us cool, actually keeping the nasty, disgusting flies off of us. We're having fun. And also everyone left. I'm by myself now for a little bit. Ow! I need some treated lumber. I think Dad was going home to see if he had any at his house. Because I want treated lumber on the bottom of that. Maybe ideally on the whole cement part, just so that if the temperature causes sweating, causes rot, nobody likes rot. It's less than ideal. I'm really, really glad the booms aren't any lower.
It's gonna open. I'll stay in the AC.
Oh, look, it opens. Oh.
You want me to leave the door open?
Oh, they bit me. The flies are so bad.
He'll die soon if he's got your blood in him. So, should I leave this open in case the booms settle? Maybe the door will hold them up?
No, I'd rather not replace a door
Again?
tomorrow. Again. You weren't here when I busted the door last time.
I'll be here when I busted this time.
Well, I hope you're present. All right, we're gonna insulate that up there. We're gonna put this board back on as a filler, more or less, and seal up the wall. And, well, then you'll see what happens next. Alright, this is nothing that anyone would want to do to their house, but we need something to seal up the vapor barrier, what's left of it. What's left of it. And this is all getting covered. We gotta put 2x4s on here flat ways because we gotta build it out because we gotta use 2x10s. It's gonna be a mess, but it'll work. It'll work. So we gotta put 2x4s on here, then put 2x10 on flat and a 2x8 up here for the door springs to go on to. Alright, we got one header board up. This is what the springs get screwed onto. We need a 2x8 that Dougo just went to town to get. He got back and I said, where's the 2x8s? And he said, nope, there they are. So those are 2x6s. Turns out he paid for 2x8s, but the guy loaded 2x6s, so we get to quit earlier tonight.
Good.
Good is right. The heat's killing me today. But we do have 2x10s treated that we're gonna run up right here. So that's the next process.
Same like, what'd you cut that other one to? What cut it again?
I wouldn't remember that. I'll measure
Cut
that.
it at 10 feet?
Measure it again. 11?
We'll start with 10, we can work up to 11.
You know, we could foot it, not inch it, foot it. You ever done that? I've footed a board before. Actually, it was the sheetrock. Measured on the upside down, you know? How some numbers you can read them upside down? Like a 6 and a 9?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Made this mistake once already today.
You know, I really feel like that could have been maybe cut a little more straight. Terrible. Absolutely horrible. Got a wrap on today.
Yeah.
Friday night. Let's
Yeah.
take off at a normal hour.
A
5:30.
little after 5, yeah.
5:30. We'll be out of here.
That'll work. I'm shot.
The heat that takes more out of you than the thinking power that we don't have for carpentry. Right. So 3 men all day. I'd say we did good. I would say we did about as good as one professional carpenter could do in half a morning. Don't look too close, guys.
Don't forget to unsubscribe and thumbs down.
Oh wow. Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe that'll encourage people to subscribe.
I hope so.
All right,
going home.
we're out of here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.